How am I overcoming the anxieties that I have about this challenge? Let's talk about that. So for day 5, I talked about the fact that I had certain anxieties coming into this challenge, and in the past, it would have deterred me from actually following through with it. So the first thing I talked about was perception. I overcome that by every time I ask myself one of those questions about what someone will think of me, I counter it with, I don't have time to care. Once I recognized that it was what people think of me that was holding me back from attacking content creation head on, I had to do the work to literally not care. We all have a very limited amount of days on this earth. And if I spend too much of those days concerned about what other people think of me and letting it stop me from doing what I need to do, then I'll never get anything done. And I can't afford that. The way that I'm overcoming the anxiety of how other people perceive me is that mindset shift of the only perceptions that should be important to me are really God's and I guess myself. If I'm on an assignment from Him, if I don't have the room to worry about how other people are going to take what I'm saying or doing. The second anxiety I talked about was fear of failure. There's a verse that kind of sticks in the back of my mind when I think about failing, and it's Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 6, and it basically says, in the morning sow thy seed, in the evening withhold not thine hand, for you don't know which one is going to prosper, whether this or that, or whether it all will do well. Which essentially is saying, if I continue to not do something because I don't feel like it's going to do well, I'm holding myself back from whatever prosperity God has for me based on the seeds that I'm planting. So the way that I'm overcoming that anxiety is by just planting the seeds. Because again, if I'm on assignment, something is going to prosper. Something is going to do well. It might not even be this challenge. It might be something I do months in the future, years in the future, but I'm starting by planting this seed. I can't worry about the harvest without planting the seeds. The way that I'm overcoming the third anxiety, which was time consumption, is by giving myself a cutoff time. I am not going to allow myself to lose sleep, to lose quality time, to skip meals, or anything of that sort based on this challenge, because that's what I've done in the past, and that's how I get burnt out. That's how I end up getting overwhelmed and falling off. And if I want to change that output, I have to change my input. Those 3 ways are how I'm overcoming the anxieties that I talked about in day 5. All gas, no brakes. Day 7. I'll see y'all tomorrow.